Welcome. We're just going to wait for a few people to join us, wait for a few people to come on. As we are live in the Shed-Servatory. Oh yeah, it's the Shed. Hello, Lorraine. Shed-Servatory. Welcome to the Shed. Oh yeah. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna take off the turnbuckles. This is a little tour. Do it with one hand. Just bear with me. We gotta go to the other side. It's nice and warm in here. What I'm talking about. These are the turnbuckles that I keep the roof down. Alright. And now we're gonna go outside. Alright, and then we gotta get the other turnbuckle here. This is the other one. Oh yeah. So then this way we can open up the roof. It's a little cloudy today. It was cloudy yesterday too. I wanted to get out yesterday. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go back here. And then we're gonna open up the roof. Kind of hard to do it with one hand. There we go. All right. How's everyone doing out there today? I'm gonna go over here. All right, there we go. And now we open up the roof. There we go. Roof. This is the telescope, by the way. Yeah. All the cords will be sorted and it'll all be done. But I put all the cords in yesterday. Got USB cables there. Nice floor. Insulated the floor. Insulated the walls. Now inside here is I have Reflectex. And then this is the Artec board. So this stays nice and warm, stays at a constant 64 degrees, which we have down here. We got the heater with the exhaust, and it goes out. This is an air conditioner, heater, dehumidifier, and fan. And what it does is when it hits a certain temperature, it cuts off, which is nice. And then we got the telescopes. Oh, the telescopes. It's a dual setup. It's a CGEM mount. CGEM 2, by the way. Yeah. And that's where the power goes into there. If there's any questions anybody has, please let me know. But most of this stuff's all going to be organized and everything. Now, the reason why I have two power strips here. First power strip, the one on the bottom there, is just going to run just the heater and the two hubs. That's it. The one on the top is going to run the telescopes, run the cameras. So this way, when I'm doing my imaging, I could just hit this button, turn it on, and now the mount is on, as you can tell. Mount is on, cameras are on, and even the hand controller's on. And then when I'm done at night, just turn it off. And this will still be on. I have a USB in here, so I can charge my phone. That's in here. So I have that. But again, as I said, this will all be organized. Everything will all be good to go. I have organizers. So all this stuff will be all together. And then when it rains, I have a gutter. So the water will hit this and will drip and drain right out, which is really nice. And the heat's on. I'm going to turn it off. We'll just turn it off. But the cool thing about this is, and I just turned it off, and now watch what happens. It's really cool. Is that this, it's blowing heat. Blowing heat. Is its Wi-Fi. Right there. It's Wi-Fi. So I can set this for 24 hours, let it go. When it hits a certain temperature, it kicks on and off. Which is really nice. Now watch, now this thing's gonna lower down. There it goes. How about that? And when the doors close, and you can see, when the doors close, it'll be a nice solid here, and then at the top here I'm going to use Reflectex in here, so in this way we'll have it fully insulated. So then I could take this one here and close that, so that way now this is all closed. And then again, to take the, why a heater? Well, Peter, the reason why a heater is because I do not want this, all my scopes and everything. Peter, you know, you're an astronomer. You don't want any of this stuff to get condensated. You don't want any of this stuff to get ruined. Especially with, with the weather here in Buffalo, I do not want this stuff to get ruined. So that's why I have the heater in here. It stays at a constant 64 degrees year round. When the weather starts to get nicer, I'll flip it to air conditioning. And then every 2 weeks or so, I'm going to take on the dehumidifier and drain that out. I'm going to have a little hose in the back, so this way it just drains all the water out. Done a lot of research with this. Done a ton of research, which is nice. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to close this. And we just close the shed. I'm going to come back out here. Then I got my little exhaust there, exhaust port, which is nice. So it's just tape. There's the exhaust right there. So if water or anything, just when it blows, we're good to go with that. We don't have to worry about it, which is nice. I have a gutter on here too, so this way when it rains, we'll be good to go. And we'll close this. You can see it's got that. I have a vent there I'm going to be putting on there eventually. It's going to have like a damper on it, so that way you can close it. So I can open and close it however many times I need it. But we'll be good for that. All the screws and everything that you see here poking out, I'm going to be bending. So I'm going to be bending all of these back. These are all Flex Seal. I have white Flex Seal, black Flex Seal, the yellow stuff here, that's called the great stuff. So I put that all on there. There's the gutter. You can see how it just goes right up along it, which is nice. This way I don't have to worry about it. So again, this is just a little tour of everything here in the shed, of what I've been working on for the past 5.5 months. Yeah. Cable wrap. I gotta get the cable wraps. I just got them in through Amazon today. They're blue, which will match the scopes. I got about 40 of them. So I'm going to be doing some cable wraps, getting everything all together here. Oh, I don't use a heater in my observatory setup. I think you'd find... Yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's the problem. I'd rather just make sure. How much did I bleed making this? A lot, actually. My hands. A lot of scratches on my hands, my arms, everything. The cords, what I'm going to do is, when you see here, I got a lot of papers and a lot of styrofoam all over the place here. But there is cords inside this tube going all the way around, going into the house. And then inside the house, I'm going to use an insulation around it, so this way nothing gets in there, no water gets in there, and everything will be good to go. But there are 5 cords that are inside this, and I can actually open it up here. If I can get it. There you go. 5 cords are going to be in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp this down here with the opening being at the bottom, keeping it up high enough so this way when it rains, the water will just drip onto the floor and drain out. But yeah, this has been a lot of work. And then I cut it there, and I'm going to insulate that on the side there. So I'm far from being done with this. You know, this is not a completion video. I got a lot of work still to do. But this is definitely a start. I figured I would do a tour video, but I wanted to make sure I get everything in the shed first before I show everybody what it looks like. So, little quick, nice video. You know, I thought about that too, Peter. I thought about that too. Is being cautious, making and running it and whatnot. When I'm in the house, I run it. No doubt about it. But when I'm out and about, I don't run it. I don't need, there's no need to. No need to. I mean, I could, but I don't want to take any chances, especially when it being outside and everything. But, yeah. Any questions? It's actually the first time I'm doing YouTube Live through my phone. I have never done that before. Oh, and then the cameras I have in the back, too, are nice. I have a monochrome, and then I have my QHY in the back. The monochrome has a hydrogen alpha filter on there, and then the QHY has just a regular filter. Sky glow filter. Yeah, I can't wait, Peter. I'm just so excited. Everything's going to be set. Eventually, I'm going to get a pier mount on this, but right now, as long as I keep this set and closed and locked, open up the roof, and then I'll be ready to image in no time. I'm going to probably lift this up probably about 3 or 4 inches, and then keep it at a parked position going horizontal. So, kind of like what they do in an observatory, so then when I'm ready to go, I push a button and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, exactly. Like this. Yeah. Lots of clouds. Clouds everywhere. I don't even know if it's going to even be clear tonight. I have no idea. Oh, and then what I used, which is really cool, and again, everybody is entitled to their own opinion and how they do it, but for the roof, I use cabinet hardware. Yeah, just the regular wheels. And just run it right on along a track all the way down. I've had no problems with it either. But I'll let everybody know when I'm live again. Who knows when that's going to be. I'm hoping either tonight or tomorrow. But when I'm live, I'll let everybody know. So I'm going to end the amazing Shed-Servatory Tour. I'll send more pictures and everything too. And I'll also post this video on YouTube also, so this way everybody sees it on YouTube. But thanks everyone for stopping in and taking a look at Shed-Servatory. I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.